Greetings, Cosmos, and welcome back to Pokemon Sapphire. So yesterday, I spent almost an hour recording. My Pokemon has a naive nature, and my friend's has a jolly nature. It's fascinating how Pokemon have personalities. Anyway, I'm going to be trying to cut off closer to the alarm now. The man next door gave me an HM. I use it to teach my Pokemon how to cut down skinny trees. So that's an important thing to know. Just like people, there are male and female Pokemon, but no one seems to have any idea how they're different. Yeah, we don't get any real sexual dimorphism until the next generation, Cutters have. And it's one of those small things that I love. Now determined expression, the limber way you move. And you're well-trained Pokemon. You're obviously a skilled trainer. No, wait, don't say a word. I can tell just by looking at you. I'm sure that you'll be capable of putting this HM to good use. No need to be modest or shy. Go on, take it. Now, in Pokemon games, you need the HM and a badge to use the HM in the field. That HM is Cut. An HM move is one that can be used by a Pokemon out of a battle. Any Pokemon that's learned Cut can chop down thin trees if the trainer has earned the Stone badge. And unlike a TM, an HM doesn't break after one use. When they were explaining the city of Rustboro, my dad helped out. He made his Pokemon use Cut to clear the land of trees. Alright. Pokemon Trainer School. Oh, I don't want to go to Trainer School. Okay. Pokemon can hold items, but they don't know what to do with man-made items like Potion and Antidote. You know how some Pokemon moves can confuse a Pokemon? A confused Pokemon will sometimes attack itself without meaning to. Once it leaves battle, it will return to normal. A Pokemon holding a berry will heal itself. There are many kinds of items that Pokemon can hold. Boy, it sure is hard taking notes down. Yeah, especially when you're facing away from the board. I'm training Pokemon with my friend right now. I've always wanted a Seedot, and I'm finally getting one. Students who don't study get a little taste of my Quick Claw. Whether or not you are a good student will be evident from the way you use this item. So Quick Claw sometimes causes a Pokemon to move in a higher priority bracket, I think. Like, I know for sure that the Pokemon holding it will sometimes move first. So I have to give it to a slow Pokemon. Alright, let's see what's over here. Roxanne, the gym leader, really knows a lot about Pokemon. She's really strong, too. The trainer school is excellent. If you study there, you could even become a gym leader. Neat. Wait, there's a bookshelf. There's a set of Pokemon picture books. It's full of all sorts of books. Okay. I was hoping for something fun. Let's see, did I go to this place? I did not! For my own Pokemon, I give them perfectly suited nicknames. It's my expression of originality, yes! And what's this Pokemon nickname? Pikachu. Pekka! Okay, looking like bookshelves aren't going to be interesting. But giving it the name Pikachu to a Pikachu, it seems pointless. I suppose it's good to use a name that's easy to understand, but... If Pokemon changes shape, if one did that, I would be shocked. If Pokemon gains experience in battles, it can sometimes change in the way it looks. Yeah, they call it evolution, but it's more like metamorphosis. But evolution rolls off the tongue easier. You don't see other Mr. Briny lives in a cottage by the sea. He goes for walks in the tunnel every so often. I can't run indoors. That is sad. Devon Corporation's workers live in this building. Yeah! My daddy's working at the corporation. My daddy made this, but I can't use it, so you can have it. And this is why it's worth talking to people. You get useful information, fun world building stuff, and sometimes items. Way back in the old days, Devon was just a teeny tiny company. Yeah, companies don't start huge. Devon's president likes to collect rare stones. Neat. I think the President's son also collects rare stones. Neat. Okay, I already learned about Mr. Briny. Let's see, this is the Cutter's house. What's this? Every Pokemon has a special ability that I can use. Yeah, some are more interesting and useful than others. Pokemon are such strange creatures. Like, let's see here. You can't lose accuracy, and in later games this also ignores evasion boosts. This, when my HP is less than a third, my grasp attacks increase by 50% in power. This prevents added effects from attacks, like an attack that does damage and poisons will never poison. Raises speed in rain, doubles your speed stat in rain. May pick up items. 10% chance after every battle to pick up an item from a list, with each item having a different pickup rate. Runaway, which guarantees that we can escape from battles that we can escape from, so long as that's the lead Pokemon. Oh, it's so hard every day. What's hard, you need to ask? You're trying to figure out what to make for meals every day. It really isn't easy coming up with meals every day. Yeah, I know. And it's hard to plan them out in advance, too, because I never know what I'm going to feel like cooking and or eating on a given day. The Pokemon you get in a trade from someone grows fast, but you don't have a certain gym badges, it may not obey you. Devon Corporation. For all your living needs, we make it all. Alright. Hey, those running shoes, they're one of our products. It makes me happy when I see someone using something we made. Hello and welcome to the Devon Corporation. We're proud producers of items and medicine that enhances your life. I'm sorry, only authorized people are allowed to enter here. Here's a gym. The gym leader has level 14 Pokemon. I'm not sure I'm ready for that yet. Do you nickname your Pokemon? I gave a cool name to mine. When I call my Pokemon by that name, people laugh at me. If it's okay with you, want to trade your Slackoth for my Makuhita? No, Slackoth is... Oh, that's a good Pokemon. Slackoth is way rarer than Makuhita. In all sorts of places, there are all sorts of Pokemon and people. I find that fascinating, so I go to all sorts of places. And besides, I don't have a Slackoth. I didn't pick one up in the forest because I wasn't interested in grinding for it. The Devon Corporation. We all just short it to Devon. That company makes all sorts of convenient products. Oh, hey. I can go to Route 115 to train for the gym. Time-saving tunnel nearing completion is what it says on the sign, but there's also a big X splashed across in red paint. Oh, hey, Route 116. My Pokemon rule. Check them out. I think this route is where I can get Nincada. Zigzagoon. Level 8. Okay, so that Zigzagoon will probably defeat John before John defeats it, especially with stat drops. Oh yeah, I'm doing about a quarter of its health per attack, right? So let's see, that doubles the damage that it does, so next attack will be about 12-ish damage unless I defeat it. Hooray! Level 7. Supersonic. Machop. Well, these two are weak to it. But this is resist to fighting. Oh, wow. Level 10, sheesh. Yeah, there's a reason that Wurmples are early battle fodder. Okay, low kick does damage based upon the target's weight. So I can use this to sustain myself for a longer fight. So yeah, low kick is one of those attacks that is useful throughout the game because sheesh! That was terrifying. Hooray, level 12. Oh, Blab didn't level up. Ouch, a scrape, I have to put on a bandage. Anyway, because evolved Pokemon way more than unevolved Pokemon, so it's going to continue increasing in power as you go. Alright, so I'm gonna check out Route 116 and 115 before going to the gym, in the hopes of getting new Pokemon. The reason I keep stopping at those holes in the grass is because I'm trying to check them to see if they have stuff. Yes. Nincada! Related to one of my poor choices from my first playthrough. Let me explain. At level 20, Nincada evolves into Ninjask, a flying bug-type Pokemon. Right now it's ground-type. If you have an empty space in your team and a Pokeball, the leftover shell creates Shedinja. It has 1 hit point, and its ability is Wonder Guard, which prevents damage from attacks that aren't super effective. It does not prevent damage from any kind of hazard, like, say, hail or sandstorms, so those will kill it instantly. Doesn't prevent damage from status conditions, so if the opponent uses, say, Toxic, it'll die instantly. It's bug and ghost type, so it has plenty of weaknesses. A lot more than I thought it would when I first played this. Nincada lives underground. It uses its sharp claws to carve the roots of trees and absorb moisture and nutrients. This Pokemon can't withstand bright sunlight, so avoids it. Give a nickname to it? No. Wait, I should have given a nickname to it. Anyway, yeah, so Shedinja. It's a gimmick Pokemon, and I was using it wrong, A. And B, the rest of my team wasn't exactly well built to handle that. My bug Pokemon are tough, let's battle! To handle covering its weaknesses. And that's one of the reasons why I had a really hard time on my first playthrough. Wurmple. A level 8 Wurmple, that's weird. So Supersonic does no damage. Oh yeah! Wonder Guard does not protect from damage from confusion either. Supersonic is a move with, what, like 70% accuracy or something like that? That confuses the target. Yay, Oranberry. Anyway, what was the thing? Yeah, oh nice. Woo, Blad grew to level 7. Silcoon. Definitely want to keep this out because it's the only Pokemon with a special attack that isn't resisted by Bug. So yeah, a confused Pokemon has a 50% chance of hurting itself each time it takes an action. Confusion lasts, I think, 2 to 5 turns. Alright, that's the alarm. So what I'm going to do is finish out on this route. And then once I reach the end of the route, I'm going to call it for the day. Hooray, level 8. Ninkata. Definitely keeping out my Wingull because it's weak to water. Because it's half ground type. Take that, Ninkata. Bug catcher Jose. I lost. I thought I had you. 128 money. Oh, hey. Yeah, this evolves at level 7 and then again at level 10. So, what's it gonna be? Silcoon or Cascoon? Oh, hey! So, Wurmple will evolve randomly into Silcoon or Cascoon, and then from there, each of those will just evolve into one specific Pokemon. It's a neat gimmick, but makes Wurmple kind of unpredictable to deal with. I found a Repel. So if I wanted 100% completion, I would be heading back to the forest soon to, oh, neat. Uh-oh. So that prevents any Pokemon from falling asleep and lasts for 2 to 5 rounds, I think. Oh, hey. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I'd go back to the forest and catch a Silcoon in order to evolve it into a Beautifly. Yay, I caught Whismur. Whismur is very timid. If it starts to cry loudly, it becomes startled by its own crying and cries even harder. When it finally stops crying, the Pokemon goes to sleep, all tired out. And so an appropriate name for this? Whoops. Alright. So from here on, what I'm going to do is finish out on the current... Whenever my timer alarm goes off. Let me teach you how strong my adorable Pokemon is. I'll finish on my current quote-unquote screen or area or whatever. Anything that involves entering a building will involve changing screens, as well as a... I have a grass Pokemon with grass attacks. Oh. Oh wait, that doesn't affect my ability to use grass attacks on it. As well as when a new area card pops up. Yeah, I don't know what to call those actually. My defense fell. Oh no. Take that, Meryl. You're a notch above me. I got 160 monies. And... oh, this is gonna be something fun. Just a Whismur. So, let's see here. Let's look at your stats. Attack 11. That's a pretty sad attack stat right now. I say as most of my other Pokemon have about that much for their attacking stat. I can't wait until I get the whoa! A critical hit. I can't wait until I get the experience share. And can then just slap onto whatever Pokemon needs leveling and then use whatever Pokemon is appropriate to the area. when Generation 6 came out, I started the game. I played Pokemon Y version, I believe, and I remember thinking to myself, man, I like the experience share as it's been as a hold item, but I miss how it was in the first game, the experience all, where it split experience between your entire party. And then guess what they did? They brought it back that game. Except they improved it because it increases the total amount of experience distributed. If the tunnel doesn't go through, then I'll just go over the top. Wait, why am I using an old man voice for a hiker? Hiker Clark would like to battle. Geodude. Alright, so I can use water or grass. Do you have any grass attacks? Anyway, since Geodude is a rock ground type, it takes 4 times damage from water and grass attacks. So I'm fairly confident that I can just destroy it. Oh. Yay, Vlad grew to level 8. It'll evolve at level 10, so... Steve grew to level 8. I have no idea when Steve will evolve. And Geodude... So again, just... take all that health for myself. It's funny the Pokemon that get Mudsport tend to be ground types, which are immune. Wait, is Mudsport? What does Mudsport actually do? Does it just affect the Pokemon using it? Does it affect that entire team for the rest of the battle? Does it, in a double battle, does it affect the Pokemon that's using it and the partner? Because the Pokemon that I've seen use Mudsport tend to mostly be ground types who are immune to electricity. Defense Curl's not going to help you here unless you intend to use Rollout, but kinda late for that. Hooray! Steve grew to level 10. Losing made me tired. Alright. Now... Henrietta, you're up. Save, because I won a trainer battle. Alright, I require a cut to explore part of this route. Tunnel or rest house. Roar! I want to dig that tunnel. Rust Turf Tunnel, linking Rustboro and Verdant Turf. The tunnel project has been cancelled. Oh hey, so this will later on be used to make a secret base. Alright, so I'm going to enter the tunnel and call it for the day. Tomorrow I'll explore the portion of the tunnel that is available to me, because not much is available to me right now, and it's a short tunnel anyway. And then I will return to town and check out Route 115. I'll see you then.